Hi everybody, welcome back to my playground. We're back playing some more Stardew Valley. For some reason I feel very Canadian when I said that, eh? Oh look, it's Clint. Hi, good morning. Da. It's gonna give us a furnace. Ta-da! Okay, the blueprint for furnace. Awesome. Guess I know what it does. New journal entry. Okay. So we are on day 3. And can I? No, I can't, of course. Okay, so I don't have to worry about watering my plants. I think I'm gonna switch up my routine. The more that I think about it, I think it makes more sense to go up around the forest than around. Because that way I end up back in town by the time stores are open. Oh, here's the thing. And I can meet Linus along the way to give him his whatever gifts. The only issue with that is if I go for Sebastian, he's not awake this early in the morning. He's not even awake until the afternoon. But I don't usually do anything with him until this is all fixed. Because I can't really find what he likes. He likes a lot of stuff that are in the mines. Let's go for somebody else. But I do like Sebastian. To trust you. Yes, sure will though. Okay. I know I'm not going to put out his fire. Linus has good recipes for food, which is good. Eventually I'm going to need all the recipes. Oh, I should use this as a fishing day. Eventually I'm going to need all the recipes anyways. So, and he's super easy to be friends with. So it's a lot easier anyway. And, yeah. So I don't have a community center. Also a problem with the first few days when you played the game multiple times is there's not too much to do, really. I could be growing my crops, like expanding my crop base, but again, I don't really want to do that until I get the, whatchamacallit, the scarecrows. Let's go down to the beach. Nothing. It's just a boring rainy day. Nothing there, nothing there. I find those two are the easiest trash cans because you can see if anybody's around you. Is that? Nope, that's a planet box. I was like, is that Leah? The other person, I think, if I was into women, which I'm personally not, the other person I would probably go for would be Leah, because she's an artist. I'm an artist in real life. I do paintings and stuff. So I think that she would honestly be somebody that I would like if I was attracted to women. But otherwise, I totally go for the gamer guys. They're way more fun, and I can relate to them a lot better than, you know, your sports kind of guys like Alex is in this game. Sam, I find is kind of immature and rude for my liking, as much as he's like, oh, I'm a rocker, whatever. What other guys are there? There's Harvey, he's super boring. Elliot's kind of neat, he's very romantic, which I like, but he also seems a little boring because he just kind of hides away all day. I mean, so does Sebastian, but at least he works. I think he's actually the... Well, no, I guess Harvey works too, but there's very few people in Stardew Valley who actually have a job. So, I mean, Harvey has his clinic, which is great. Sebastian, if you haven't played the game, he does freelance IT work. IT work. I don't know. He does stuff with computers. I don't think it's really IT. But anyways, he kind of talks about it a little bit. So, I mean, at least he's got that going for him. Sam lives in his mom's house. Alex lives with his grandparents, but he wants to be a sports star. I kind of forget who the other bachelors are. Haley has got to be like the most selfish person in the whole game. I mean, you have to fight with her to do chores. Like, it's pretty dumb. So we'll water that and let's go fishing. Get some fish. Why don't we go down actually to the ocean to fish, so that way whatever I find I can just sell straight to Willie. I'll pick those up on my way back, I think. I like how peaceful this game is too. Like, even when it's raining, it still sounds really nice and peaceful. It's relaxing. Oh, there's Sebastian. I'll go say hi. The ocean is best enjoyed alone, don't you think? Hint, hint. Well, alright, I'll just go to the other side. Probably make more money than you do, living in your mom's basement. Really? No fish? Oh, there we go. So this thing is really stupid and it says keep the bar behind the fish. You need to keep the bar on the fish, not behind the fish. Oh, somebody was looking for a herring yesterday, oh well. And I would by no means say, obviously, that I'm a master of fishing in this game, but I do my best. Another herring. This must be a bad luck day. I'm not even getting a lot of fish. Like there's not much of anything around. Anchovy. I should have an umbrella. Although also fishing in the rain. Well, fishing in the rain isn't necessarily bad. Fishing in a thunderstorm is a real bad idea. Oh, come on. Sardine. Silver sardine. Oh, that is terrifying. Noises in this game. So this is one of those moments, I guess, that I could tell you guys about funeral industry, I guess, or I'll just tell you funny stories in general. Not necessarily about funerals, because that stuff is pretty confidential. I'll still tell you here and there. But I've worked a number of jobs. I did some pet grooming. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get close. I did some pet grooming. I worked in IT for a phone company. And by that I mean I was one of the call center people. I worked in print advertising for a while, doing proofreading. I've had all kinds of jobs. Trying to talk and play at the same time doesn't work well. Oh, I got bait. I don't think I can use the bait yet, can I? So I've got funny stories from basically every job that I've ever had. I worked teaching kids about animals for a brief little while. I did dog walking. There's a lot of times that I wanted to do a job because I thought it'd be really fun. And then you get doing it and it's like, maybe it's not for me. Which I think, personally, I am a bit older. As in, out of my 20s. Probably saying a little bit too much. But anyways, as somebody who has had many life experiences, it's okay if you can't figure out what it is that you want when you think that you should. All your friends might be getting married, having kids, finish college, have a great job, but you also don't know what they're struggling with. Lily has left this house. Okay, fine. But you don't know what they're struggling with. Nobody knows except for me, really, and obviously some of my close friends, and family, the kind of struggles that I've had. I don't know all the struggles that they've had in their lives. And, darn it. So it's stupid to compare yourself to others, and that is my wisdom of the day. Don't ever compare yourself to someone else. Everybody has their own journey. So like me, I've had multiple jobs, I don't have kids, I'm not married. And that's okay. Because this is my life. Wow, I still have so much energy left too. I think we'll just do this fish and then go back to the farm. As much as this might be a bad luck day, I'm finding a lot of treasure. Probably useless treasure. I hope one of them is a dinosaur egg though. I can catch this fish. That's a geode. Okay, well I'm kind of out of space. I see. It's weird, like frog noises. I know that they in Skull Cavern have dinosaur levels or something. I've not ever seen one as of yet, anyways. But I guess they're trying to make it a little easier to get dinosaur eggs because it's so difficult. So I guess they put those in for that reason. I find in games I have saves where I have super good luck and then saves where I have absolutely atrocious luck, just kind of in general. And because I don't know what all I need, I'm just going to keep one of everything. Put the full back for now. And let's go ahead and clear up the farm a bit more. Oh, there's a thing there. So, because I'm just chopping trees right now, and we're having a nice little relaxing time, I'm going to tell you guys how I got into funeral services of all the jobs that I could have picked. So, after a long stint doing whatever random stuff that I could just to make money, long story there, but I got a job doing cemetery pre-need sales. So, before you die, you can actually plan out and pay for everything related to funerals. You can prepay your funeral, you can prepay for where you want to be buried, you can pay everything, literally everything. You can pay for your headstone, you can pay to have it engraved when you die. So I was doing pre-planning for cemeteries. So before you die, I was meeting with people, and letting them know, what options they had, that kind of thing. And through that, I was like, oh my gosh, everything that I've been worried about with my parents, about, you know, what do I need to do when they die? Because I didn't know. I didn't know what to do at all. I don't know how to cancel bank accounts, especially for somebody else. I don't know what information is needed. I don't know what kind of accounts they have. I wouldn't know how to, I know nothing about buying or selling a house because I still haven't done that. I rent. I would have absolutely no idea how to do those things or what things would need to be done. And after working in the cemetery, I learned a lot about that. So I knew everything that I needed to know. There's lists of things. There's all kinds of estate planners you can get from cemeteries and funeral homes. And mostly they're there to make you, you know, purchase their services, but you don't have to. At least in the province of Ontario, they have to give you a business price list per request with no obligation. So, trying to, again, talk and do things is difficult for me. But anyways, so everything that I learned, I was like, oh my gosh, this is useful information. A lot of people don't know this. I know a lot of my friends don't know this information. I can really help people. So that's how I got into funeral services, because here in Ontario, you have to be licensed to do just about anything. So you have to have a license to be a pre-planning director, you have to have a license to do embalming, you have to do a license to even transport a body, all that good kind of stuff. Let's see what our fortune was today. Oh, neutral, huh. So I decided, yay, fishing. So I decided to go and get my funeral director license, and I have the highest class that you can get, so a class 1 license, which means that I can do everything. Just because it's better opportunities. And I think it's no. It's a lot better opportunities, obviously, to have the best license that you can get, rather than, you know, if I could only see families but not do embalming, then that really limits future employer opportunities, that kind of thing. So that's what I've done, and now I help families a lot, which I like doing. Don't get me wrong, I like helping families, but I'm not very much of a people person. And with my artistic background, I actually find embalming a lot more enjoyable. And I'm not going to go into the details of what that entails. A lot of people do know the basics of embalming, so that's all I'm going to go into. But basically, I do that. Not only that, though, but I do not hair. I don't do hair. We have a hairstylist. I brush hair, and I can braid hair, and that's about all I can do. I can't do curls or nothing, so don't ever ask me to. But I also do cosmetics, dressing, that kind of stuff, which I like doing. And that's why I got into the funeral industry, and I feel like personally everything that I had worked towards, my art and sales and proofreading and all that good stuff, kind of has all come together. So I use all of my skills every day, which I really enjoy. The downsides, of course, are when you're on call and you get a call at 2 in the morning to go 2 hours away to go pick up a body. That's not so fun. But I've seen all kinds of things. I've done all kinds of things already. I've only been licensed since, when was that? September or October? Somewhere around there. I got my license. So less than a year. Schooling is 1 year in class, although now it's all online because of COVID. I forgot to go get those plants. Oh well. So school is 1 year in class and then 1 year internship. So throwing a potato. I don't know where I'm gonna get a potato for him to smash against the mountain face, but I'm gonna try. That's hilarious. Slot. Unless I can find a potato? I don't think anybody sells potatoes. I think Alex will see me if I do that. And I always kind of wondered what this is. Is this like a face or something in the window? Can I do potato? I can. 6 days. I don't know how much time I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyways, so that's a little bit of my funeral industry story. Oh, I need it in 2 days. It's not gonna work. I don't know if that makes Sebastian mad at me, but darn. Well, I have some potatoes now. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able, unless I find a potato, which I don't think I will. Let's go back to the farm then and plant these potatoes. Plant potatoes, don't plant potatoes. I don't know. As I was saying anyways, I get distracted. That's how I got into the funeral service industry was, yeah, I started off all kinds of things. Ended up in sales, went to cemetery, went and got my license. It's all good. Let's just put the potatoes, I think, away for right now. And that's, we're gonna walk down here. I know I could be getting way more money, planting more seeds, but again, I don't like to until I can get a scarecrow, because, yeah. Because then I don't have to worry about crows eating all my crops. So I know I'm missing a lot of space when I do this little route, but I find it's good enough. The most important thing I find is to get the spring onions. And this just kind of loops me around the whole area and then brings me up to where I actually want to be. Once the berries all start going on the bushes, that's when I'm a little bit more thorough. And hopefully I'll be able to get that backpack soon too. Oh, so yeah. There's actually a lot of wild food in this area if you know where to look. Yeah, I've got a bunch already. Still haven't found any artifacts either. How much is it to fix that bridge over there? I forget. Not gonna go in. 300? Oh, don't have enough yet. Anything over here? I don't even have enough ore yet to do much. Oh, I do have all those geodes though. Forget about those. If I hurry, maybe I can make it there and back. If I hurry, I say, as I can only walk 1 speed. Get those. I don't have one of those in there yet. I think he closes at 5. I feel like Clint closes early, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm going to Clint. Jumping the gun, I'm thinking, oh, I have things to donate. I don't yet. Processed geodes. Ta-da! Okay, now I have some things to donate. Oops, clicked the wrong button. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Alright. Donate. So something I learned that I didn't know for a very long time is you don't actually fill up all the spaces in the museum. There's just extra spaces for whatever reason, and I was thinking that you had to. Oh, Joja Cola. I can give that to Sam while I'm over here. So I had like studied the list of where everything is, and I was missing some items, and I was actually missing some items, but I thought I was missing way more than I actually was. Thanks, I really like this. So for any new time players, that's what's going on. So if it looks like you're missing a few items in the museum, you're probably not actually. Alright, that was the potato quest. And also, if you're not sure what to donate, if you hover over the item, it'll say, Gunther can tell you more about this. Let's clear up some more area. Once upon a time, I played one of the Rune Factory games, and something that I really, really hated, because I spent a lot of time clearing out my farm, and then in Rune Factory, every season I think it is, they go and destroy your farm again. And it's like, but I just did all this work clearing it out. And at least in Stardew, I know that they add debris back into your farm, but at least it's not every season the whole thing goes back to like how it was. I think it was the one on the Wii that I played, I forget what it's called. But that game I didn't like very much because your energy worked as, it worked for, whatchamacallit, like when you swing your swords, it works for that, it works for farming, it works for fishing, like it did everything. So if you tried to do, I guess I could plant a few. The only reason I know, jumping around here, I always feel like I don't want to do too much with my farm because of the crows, but at least these seeds are free. Whereas if I'm buying them and then they get destroyed, I'll be very upset. But anyways, in Rune Factory, so like everything was using the same energy, and you didn't have a lot of it, but you couldn't progress the storyline unless you went down into the dungeons. And it was like, well, I don't have the energy to take care of my huge farm and the animals and do the dungeon all at the same time. So I was going through the game really slowly, and then I was trying to just rush through the dungeons. Like, not fight any of the monsters or anything. Just literally run through just so I could progress the story and meet the new characters. Which is not really how I wanted to play that game. Maybe one day I'll go back to it, but I don't have any kind of recording devices for console games, and I also don't play them as much as I used to because I've moved around a lot in the last couple of years, and it's much easier to bring a single PC than it is to bring a whole bunch of large consoles and games. So I don't have any new systems anyways aside from the Switch. It's a little bit more about myself if anybody was interested, and if you're not, too bad. A couple more I can do, I think. There's also a game coming out. It's on early access, I think, still. I am going to play it on the channel at some point, but this game, Littlewood, and I really like that game, but just as the game is slowly getting a tad bit darker, and Littlewood is interesting because the time goes with your energy levels, so it's again like another kind of farming game, that kind of thing, but as your energy drains, that's when time passes, which I think is an interesting mechanic. But I will play that someday on the channel, just not now. Okay, there's a little bit more. Oh yeah. Alright everybody, well I'm gonna end it there. Oh, play, a couple days at a time if we can. Okay, I was gonna say we're only on day 4. We started at day 3. The last couple of days we had a little bit more to do, which is nice. We have our 2000. I think I can get the new backpack now, so that's great. I might be wrong. I can't remember. But yeah, so we'll see if we can get the new backpack in the next episode. And hopefully some of our plants will be ready to harvest. But otherwise, thanks for learning a little bit more about me. And thanks for joining me in playing Stardew Valley again. Alright everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!